Well, good Saturday afternoon to you. It's Dan. I want to welcome you to my home in the sticks. I hope everybody's having a showing off good Saturday, and I hope everyone's having a good weekend. But I'm here to tell you in East Central Mississippi, looks like it's finna rain again. Before I get off in this video, I always like to mention that if you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you. And if you're returning just to see what old Dan's got going on over here, I thank you for coming back. What I want to share with you and y'all today is I think we have found the perfect maida cage. Give me a second. We're finna walk over yonder and we're gonna try to make one. That's what we finna do. Dan, tomato cages, what are you talking about? Well, for one, right off the bat, I don't really like using tomato cages. I like using the trellis system. I did some looking around and I found a tomato cage that I really like. Now what I'm going to say is there's a lot of folks around here that have huge gardens. And what I did notice is a lot of folks using field fence to make tomato cages. Now what I did was I really liked the idea of using concrete remesh, but Skyla and I actually went to Lowe's and we looked at a roll of that stuff and it was like 130 bucks. For a roll of that concrete remesh. Can't afford it. That's not what we're going to do. What I do have is I have some extra field fence laying around. Now I'm probably going to get some flack from this, and hey, that's cool, but this is what I have. So that's what we're going to use. What a lot of folks do over here is when they take down their fencing for their cattle or their livestock, they save all of that field fence. They roll it up, put it up somewhere, and just use it for other things. So we're gonna walk over here and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna use and we're gonna try over here. All right, what I have over here is some Red X field wire. And that's all it is, Red X field wire. These actual squares over here are 6 by 6 towards the top, and they get smaller down at the bottom, and that's fine too, because it'll work. What we're gonna attempt to do is make a tomato cage using this Red X wire, and I'm here to tell you I don't think we're ever gonna make another tomato cage because this stuff lasts forever. So let me show you a few things that we're gonna use and we're gonna rock on from there. And Mr. Calvin and Miss Marie over at Southern Country Living, this is what we fixing to do. For starters, we need some wire cutters, a tape measure, and we'll get to that when we get to that. These squares are 6 by 6, and this field wire is about 47 inches tall. Yeah, almost 4 foot, and that's fine too. The reason why we're going with the height, this height, it's a good height because we grow a lot of indeterminate tomatoes over here, so which means they grow tall, and this is going to work out fine for it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to count out 10 squares, and that's going to give us roughly 5 foot of wire, and that's going to give us an inside diameter of roughly 19 inches, maybe 20 inches. So we're going to get to cutting this stuff up right now, and then yeah, we'll get to making our tomato cages. But the one thing that you got to remember is I got a brick sitting on the other end of this wire, because I'm here to tell you when I cut this thing is going to roll up again. So you might want to wear some gloves or something like that, because this wire will get you. So be careful. All right, this is about the 10-inch mark or the 10 square mark. So all we're gonna do is cut this wire. And these wire cutters make it real fast because this wire is kind of thick. I'm gonna put my foot down on this guy because it's gonna want to roll back. All right, there you go. I'm gonna move this cinder block. And this stuff does want to roll back up. All right. So what we're going to do is, oh, this stuff is sharp. We're going to make a circle with it. Dan, how are you going to attach it? Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these edges off on this wire. These edges right here, because I'm here to tell you these guys are sharp as all get out. This is where this comes into play. You can actually use zip ties if you wanted to, or some old baling wire if you had it. We actually have a bunch of J-clips. So we're gonna use some J-clips to actually put this guy together. and this is kind of like experimental. So we're gonna see what happens. These two close together. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna work out really good. Mommy. Tell you what, let's put it down on its side. There we go. And that's Kenzie wants to talk, so use some more J-clips. We're just gonna put this guy together. Watch it doesn't get you. You gonna hold it, Kenzie? Okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna work out really good, I think. Yeah, I encourage you to wear gloves when you're doing, see, sharp. Y'all need to stand by, I got to go get me a Band-Aid. All right, I think we are good to go. I done received some medical treatment. We use the J-clips to put this thing together, tie it in to get to each other. And there is our mater cage. And I was saying about 19 inches in diameter. So roughly 20 inches, 19, 20 inches in inside diameter. The good thing about this is this isn't going anywhere. It'll outlast me probably. And it's really good for indeterminate tomatoes because heck, an indeterminate tomato can grow 5, 6, 7. I've had some over here 10 feet tall. And the reason why I like this is this 6x6 hole, once you grow your tomatoes, it's easy for you to reach in here and pick and harvest your tomatoes. I don't think you're going to be getting anything down from down here, and that's fine. It's going to be somewhere up in here or towards the middle. So this is going to work out really good. Now, one of the problems that we had over here recently is we have wild rabbits that like to get into the earth bed and just eat everything. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're probably going to get some chicken wire, and we're going to run some chicken wire around the bottom of this cage, probably about up to here, maybe a foot, foot and a half up, maybe 2 foot. So guess what? Ain't nothing can get in there and eat the tomato plants, or the tomatoes for that fact. So let's come on over here and I'm gonna show you how this is gonna look in the garden. Kenzie, you need to put all them back in there, girl. Okay, tell you what, I got a weed over here. You got to be a perfect example. All right, let's say Mr. Weed right there is a tomato plant. Plop. We're gonna go straight down over him. Gonna look like that. Okay, Dan, high winds, what are you gonna do as far as if the high winds come around? Well, yeah, we get some high winds over here. What we're gonna try is just some staples. And these are greenhouse staples or drip irrigation staples. And we're gonna try these. And all we're gonna do is we're just gonna pluck them down in the ground. And maybe that'll hold it in place. Now, of course, we're gonna use these things all the way around it and just see what happens. And that's what I'm thinking on a mater cage. And we're gonna line these guys up. We haven't figured out how we're gonna line up our maters yet, but these are the cages that we're definitely gonna use because they're pretty easy to make, not so easy to store because of the way that they are. But I would imagine we can line these guys up. Oh, chickens are talking too. I guess we can line these guys up in the old tractor shed maybe. But there you go. A show enough mater cage that I think is going to last a long time, just using some field wire that I had on hand. All right, y'all, that's what I wanted to share with you and y'all today on this fine Saturday. Boy, it sure is nice out here. Just a do-it-yourself tomato cage that I am pretty sure that's going to last a long time. Again, you can use field wire if you have it. Even better if you can use concrete remesh. We're going to save up, try to get some, and then yeah, we'll make some out of that. But I'm really liking these tomato cages, and I think they're going to do really, really well. So again, I hope everybody's having a show enough good Saturday, and I hope everybody's being safe out there amid the global crisis. If you like this video, go and give it a thumbs up, they help. If you haven't subscribed to the Homeless Sticks channel, Lord of mercy, you need to come on over, give old Dan a look, because Skyla and I are always doing something. With that being said, you know it's coming down. Reference showing up always. Gon' say it. Don't let nobody dull your shine.
And I mean nobody.
That's right. You get your shine on. And Dan and Skyla will see you and y'all in the next video.